Hello everyone and welcome to Control and to a start of a new Let's Play series. So, a couple of things. First off, you may hear me actually sounding a bit different. And that's because Control hates my, and not only my, audio interface. I tried to record the game, 10 times already, that's why there's continue game, and I always exited when the first cutscene ended, the intro, because the dialogues were not hearable. Because, as I googled, the game hates audio interfaces. It seems to check that the interface has a lot more audio channels than it has physically, and reroutes the dialogues into a non-existing channel. And I can't fix that. That's the way this is mixed, and that's the way the game uses that. When I unplugged my interface, the dialogues were okay. The moment I plugged it in, they suck. Non-hearable. And I couldn't do anything about it. I tried the Windows settings, I tried to verify game files, reinstall, non-install, blah blah blah. I tried everything. Tried everything that I googled. The only way I got this to work is, well, I went to look for my old Blue Yeti microphone. Because the Blue Yeti is a USB microphone. It uses the same system, the sound system, as my PC uses, as an output sound. That way, I can hear, you can hear, and I can record. I couldn't do that with my new microphone, because my new microphone is an XLR cable microphone. I need the audio interface to use the microphone. And since the Yeti isn't an XLR, it's an USB, I can use the Yeti. So, let's do this. I can click continue because I exited with the first cutscene, and you'll see where that is. Hopefully.
This is gonna be weirder than usual.
I think it's hearable.
Can't be helped. You called me.
Fingers crossed that
So
it is.
here I am.
So, I'll let Jesse talk. And then I'll try to say something more.
I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing.
Well, you and me both.
It's like we live in a room. And there's a poster on the wall.
Yeah.
We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room. And
I'll
the
just
poster.
go a little lower with the volume settings on my microphone.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie.
Which one?
The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed.
That's creepy.
But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us.
Of course they are. That's the
We're
government.
lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger.
Well, yeah, it's kind of strange.
There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world.
The rabbit hole?
We all feel safe in that room.
It's been a long ass time since I used this old microphone.
Sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
Hope I can use it correctly now.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw.
It's mostly plug and play, but my feeling on the volume and how I talk to it is kind of off since it's been
Why
a couple of years since I'm not using it, I think. 2 at least. Okay, so...
Hello?
And this is where I
Here?
pushed escape and quit 10 times before I got this to work. So we're with Jesse, and we can control Jesse, which is nice. So I'm playing Control thanks to my friend from the Czech Republic, Zeru, He said that this game is quite a fun one and it's a detective story. I know about Control game and I know that there's a new one, but I haven't watched anything and I don't know nada, zero about the story of Control. So this is brand new to me and I'm playing this blind. Okie dokie. Why is it all one dude and those pictures? Are there any more pictures of the dude? In the intro there were other pictures and it's all one dude. That's creepy. So I hope... Let me check, Alt-Tab. Yeah, this is recording. I hope everything from the game is recorded correctly and you can hear me and the game okay and that I'm not too loud. We're gonna have to... The Bureau? Huh. We're gonna have to actually work this one out. I don't think the first episode will be that good with the audio settings, but I'm trying. The game also does a shitty job at recognizing my controller, and I'm playing on keyboard and mouse. I tried my controller, the game said, "No man, you're not using a controller." And I had it plugged in and I'm like, yo, but I am. And the game's, no you're not. So this is an interesting way to handle things. I've read on the internet that people are not too keen on Remedy's technical abilities, and that an update broke a lot of stuff, etc, etc. So no modern technology past this point. What do you mean by modern technology? Laptops, palm tops, smartphones? Well, palm tops are not new technology. I swear to God, I read the first one as remove underwear, and I'm like, what the heck is this place? I'm not gonna do that. But it's remove outerwear, like jacket and all. Empty pockets, remove remove underwear would be quite a weird ass security. Okay, well, we didn't pass that. Nope. First aid, fire extinguisher, I want both. This is dark. I don't have any gamma options, don't I? Nope, I do not. I have some whoa, the level is weird. Okay, we see something. Okay, dark is dark as heck, and bright is bright as heck. We'll remember that. Sorry. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect. How is it lockdown in effect like when I went in without much problems? How is that in effect? Okay, I mean, might as well go forward then. The game looks beautiful. Also, if you're not hearing much, I'm not hearing much as well. The game has no music here. Just... I mean, no, it has ambience. Very quiet one. Mostly my PC just doing the fans.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my
I thought
dreams.
it worked here. G. Collectibles. I guess it's a record, so Bureau expenditures. Major. Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Minor. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted. Mold removal. HQ livability costs. Dude, if you have mold in a new building, you kinda doing something wrong. For cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5. For 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. I'm gonna need to see your comparisons, you know? I'm gonna need to see your comparisons, because someone's probably not using those finances for what he writes, he's using them. Mold removal here. I'm on to you, Mr. Spectacles. Who is that? Head of Research, Casper, Darling. Darling? I'm gonna have a really great time with that man's surname. What are you doing, darling? Is the dinner ready, darling? I'm gonna have a good time with that one. What's this? Game? Game about secret agents. Is this game about secret agent? Are you a secret agent? I don't know, lady. You could... Yeah, I don't know. You don't look like one. Our bureau at work. That's a janitor. Also, you photographed the man behind his back. Did you even tell him? Wait. That's the same dude. So are you French or are you Darling? Which one are you? Ah, yes, powder one. No first aid kit for me. Can I flush? Well, at least it's clean. But I can't flush. Maybe... Nope, no TP. I mean, there is TP, I just can't take it with me.
Federal Bureau of Control.
Yes, we know that.
All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
You were looking for them. You didn't check the big-ass building that has the logo of the Federal Bureau of Control on it. Lady, you're gonna have a bad time if you're a detective. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the mold. Okay. Speak in moderate volume. I will keep my voice down, sorry. No personal calls. No food or drink around the bureau documents. Oh, come on. I'm using photocopier. Or the 3D printer or the bureau stationery, someone wrote in pen. Wear access badge at all times, no discussing. Want to finish the coffee pot, makes a new one. Honestly, in my office, no one does the number 7. New people? Well, at least it's not the same guy all over again. Whoop Club? Socks and ballerinas? Oh, wait, acoustic guitar for sale, $50. Turns out it's pretty hard, pretty loud. Sorry, not hard. But it is pretty hard to play good. It's pretty loud. If interested, see Greg in maintenance. No, it is hard. I guess dude thought it would be easier to play that. Spinning out of control? Yes. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Man, why you gotta do this? Can I crouch? No, really, can I crouch? Or is this windowed? No, then it's not one. Let me see the controls in control. Can I crouch? Could probably evade, but I cannot crouch. No, cannot do that. Lady, why didn't children crouching? Please, please. Wet floor. Need to be cautious. Can't find your office? Well, no, because this shit's like a maze. What have we here? Also, one question. Whoa, lady. Copy, Friday. I noticed that it highlights interactable objects, but are there hidden objects that are not highlighted, or will everything be highlighted? Correspondence. Federal Bureau of Control. Attention all redacted. Let's zoom in. Redacted. A shark in his redacted. Although secure redacted, permission to redacted. Following basic protocol, redacted. Shoot to kill redacted. Good luck. Man, this is... this is not making this interesting nor easy to do. Can you not redact everything? Can you not? Confidential. Well, that's a good place to keep confidential files. Just stick it on a whiteboard at the center of the room for everyone to see. Yeah, that's smart. I guess we're going. Not one. Swear to God, if this is redacted again. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under Section 75.2 of the Employee Manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, or Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. Huh. At least we know the heads of the department now, and that everyone needs to file an R4, which says basically nothing for now. What the department chiefs are a good information to know. I have my notebook in my desk, and my pencil, so I have them at the ready. Isn't this where the dude was sitting? What the heck? What's that? That's not soup in a thermos. That's something else.
Hey, excuse me.
Dude? Dude? Hello?
There you are. You are here about the job.
What?
Janitor's assistant.
I don't think
You
so.
need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks?
Thanks.
Oh.
Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way.
I
You
see.
work for me. You can say I sent you.
Right?
Don't hire you. You are no helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, you hallout.
I was gonna say, Ahti is
I've done
hopefully
enough night
finished
shift
something.
loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it.
Okay.
No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe
Yeah,
murderer around,
actually I am
that's
thinking
him.
about that. More of like a dude that with an ice pick that will stab you in the eye, if he gets a chance to, but yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Before I go to the elevator, any files? Nope, no new files. Whoa, that's bright. Before I go there, why couldn't I just... Wait. This wasn't working before, was it?
The cell.
Okey-doke.
And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told
What?
me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since.
What are you talking
Will
about,
you help?
lady? Well, I can help, but you need to say what you're talking about. Guess that's Courtney. Oh, this is a Finnish game, is it? Or not? I think it is. Need to check if Remedy Interactive or what's their name are based in Finland. Judging by the amount of Finnish people working there, probably yes. I know I'm a keen observer of the obvious. But, you know. Yes, Control. That's the name of the game. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, game.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
No, you did
You
not.
know what's on my mind.
Well,
My
you
baby
did,
brother, Dylan.
but Dylan?
17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
What? You also love the painting. It's beautiful. You can't just shadow dropped Dylan all of a sudden and that man from the bureau took him. Can't do that, man. Under 24-hour video surveillance. Check with guard before proceeding. I don't see any guards. Hello, Mr. Guard. What's here? Oh, apparently we have 4 out of 40. First off, missions. Proceed deeper in the Bureau. Jesse Faden arrives at the oldest house, the headquarters of the Federal Bureau of Control, to look for answers to the mysteries of her childhood. Okay. Nope, whoops, sorry. Approved terminology reminder. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While penning any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his/her country, regret, proud pride will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. Alaska? Why can't they say Alaska? What's wrong with Alaska? You hide... Okay. That's some funky ass shit going on there. I guess I pushed the... I don't know what I did. I pushed the thing under the coffee maker. In a way, I don't know how I did that, but I did, and physics happened. Hello? Oh yeah, physics is happening. Okay, yeah, I don't have a clearance for that. Here's... And everything's dark as shit. Is that a stapler or an altered item? Don't think office equipment. Well, okay, what if I take it and don't tell you about it? What the... Yeah, those are those message tubes. I only know them from cartoons and movies. Never saw one in real life. Okay, now what? French, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can trust him, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. Well, Barbara, hope you've done your job, because Mr. Trench is being paranoid. Probably didn't take his meds or something. Investigate the noise. Well, there was a slight noise, but... What is happening in the director's office? Well, he's dead.
Shit.
Exactly. That would be shit.
The murder weapon? Really?
What are you talking
Something's
to?
outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Seems like it. What the heck is this? Well, we seem to be involved in something, and for whatever reason, she wants to pick up the only gun that's left here. That probably was a murder weapon. I don't think... Broadcasting from the pyramid. Oh. Okay.
There goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now,
Okay.
the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
I'll believe you.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it.
What are you gonna do with that? Ritual? Chosen
Look at
one?
this place. Where am I?
What the heck? Well, I do have a health meter on my hub, so that means shit's gonna go down. Okay. Bubblegum Polaroid? None of the above. Are you drunk? Tattoos in my mind. Okay, yeah, of course, the tattoo in my mind. Space to jump. Not a long jump. You were not at the top of your physical education class. Gonna need a run here, I think. Okay, lady, let's go. What was that? What are you? Melee? That ain't melee. That sure as heck ain't melee. Wait, let me... Okay. It's as much melee as you say it is, if I'm being honest.
Gun.
Obtain the service weapon. Okay. What?
Okay. Now I have a gun.
I have questions. Okay, that looks awesome. Is that gonna fire those weird-ass magnetic shits? Yes, it will. Whoopsie. Can I headshot the dude? I don't think so. It doesn't do more damage. Or I missed. Anywho. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear. Yes, and now what? You know what? Melee. Melee? Whoopsie. Where is the dodge button? Again? Melee. Point blank shot. Melee. Crotch shot. Well, the crotch shot didn't do more damage, so... What the heck? Crotch shot. It's my secret weapon. Crotch, butt shot. Well, if the crotch shot doesn't get you, then the butt shot will. Be warned. Okay, so those are health restorative... No. Those were health restorative elements, I think. Okay.
Something's coming.
Well, apparently it did, and you didn't see it.
An attack. Duty as director.
Okay.
Keep the Bureau safe.
Didn't do a good job there.
Did you hear that?
I did.
It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid
Okay.
spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
Well, lady,
gun's
you're
alive.
kind of sounding psycho, if I'm being
You know
honest.
what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Really? You are?
Things have quieted down outside.
Huh.
Is it safe to go?
Well, safe is, curious choice of words here. Dude's been doing some counting. Unfortunately, I can't zoom in more, and I can't see the scribbles from here. Is that Joe Biden? Oh, okay, that's handy. That's actually very good map. Huh. And, well, wait a second. This is an openable thing, seems. Huh. That looked different. That sure as heck looked different the last time I was here.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen.
Jesse,
You can't let this happen.
you want a
Happen.
headache pill? Sorry.
You can't let this happen.
Want an ibuprofen?
You stopped it.
Or a, you know,
You.
aspirin?
Oh, thank you. That was horror.
I think you're gonna need that aspirin. Why am I shooting dudes now? With the crotch shot fork? Yeah, that ain't working. Now it works. Why didn't it work before? Scripted? I was shooting them before, but the HP didn't go down. You know what? Melee. His guard. Okay, maybe I shot them in the reinforced parts. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. His was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption. Corruption, you say? While the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns, that sounds dangerous, they have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain His guards are protected by a shielding of dense His resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Was that what happened? Is this shielding a result of prolonged His corruption? Does the His mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the His target individuals with combat training? Does the His have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks that are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though. It is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege. Okay, dude. Service weapon. Service weapon OOP1-KE. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. I would advise that you require some. Description. Object form is variable. When bound, object allows para-utilitarians to redacted. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. Okay, so he was right with the Russian roulette, but it was literally Russian roulette. This process is dictated by the redacted, though the criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, all weapons that, redacted, of their wielders. If objects of power are convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. So, Excalibur, Varunastra, and Mjolnir are all weapons of legend, used in various mythology.
Objects of power
I like
can
this.
cause or be results of AWE's altered world
We
events
saw that, didn't we?
intrusions upon the perceived reality.
No.
Side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well.
Astral plane?
Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example
Of
of an
course.
OOP, a very powerful one.
Okay. The cube.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're
Okay,
it.
we saw this part.
Lose, and you're, well, fired.
Oh, you're much
Thank
more
you.
than fired, I
I'm
think.
Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Well, thank you, darling. I love this. Okay, health pickup. Thanks. Can I go here now? Can I pet that dog? No. Where's the janitor? Whoa. Okay, let me check how long the recording's doing.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Breach the hotline.
What hotline?
The hotline, says the dead man.
Okay. Let me just have a look-see around. Executive Affairs and Central Executive. Why is it me here? Guess I'm the new director now. Why don't I have clearance, eh? Okie doke. Well... Ah, shit. See, now you don't have bulletproof like those guys. Headshot don't work. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Do not do that anymore. Yeah, physics stopped me. I shoot that wall instead of the dude. Hello. Butt shot, crotch shot, butt shot. Works every time. Whoopsie. Okay, I don't have dodges, it appears. Hello. It works, the headshot works, did more damage. Just a bitch to aim at. But it does work. Well, and they damaged me a lot. Weapon mod. Maybe I should not try and do those headshots. Hello? Sir, could you not levitate? The Bureau's kinda strict on the levitating policy, you know? We have no indoors levitation. Sir, I would need to report that. Okay, what's that? Executive meeting minutes. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Rising costs of AWE response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. I'm curious about that. New supplier of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Huh. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Well, coffee is important. Wait. Wow. Redacted. Okay. Yeah, that I did that. I'm kinda low-key interested in shooting that guy, but I think I shouldn't. That's a long-ass, big-ass open space. I worked in a big-ass open space, but not as big. Okay, there's a shelter there, but let me first check out what was here. This corridor.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
You said unanticipated building shift, so there are anticipated building shifts? That sounds wacky. Anywho, I shot some guys in the face. I ate some bullets in my face. Well, I agree with that. Don't let mold inside your homes, please. Yeah, we've heard that, but we've also found something. Why would you? Also, huh. This is a rare one. Let's apparently insert that. And let's insert a health boost. Because, why not? We've read that. We've read that. Dinner reservation, 7 p.m. at Ches Ambre. This is the one we didn't read. My wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. You know, if this is Barbara's work, Barbara needs a raise. She's doing damn fine work with all this. You need to give Barbara a raise. Your wife would smoke you if it weren't for Barbara. Definitely would be divorced by now. Oh, it actually does open. What's here? Huh. Okay. Where is it? It didn't highlight it. What? Wait a second. You didn't highlight it. Why? I pressed G, like you said. Maybe I should have held the G. Now I don't see what we've gotten here. But when I choose all, there isn't anything new. There isn't anything new, so what did we pick up then? Nope, nothing new. What was that then? Marshall, AWE investigations. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Dolo. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenan. Special Agent, you're a dumbass. Because honestly, I would be happy if instead of paranormal shit, I would be called to a fire. I would just call the fire department and would say, hey guys, this is your job, instead of dealing with UFOs and X-Files bullshit. Like this. I like the presentation, like what they do with
Hissing
it.
sound that tried to invade me earlier.
But anywho, I think...
Burrowing into everything in this place.
Yes, thank you, Jess. We're 42 minutes in.
Hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
Okay, thank you. We're 42 minutes, 42 minutes in.
Contagious.
Jesse!
It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Thank you. So, 42 minutes in, I'm gonna end this and I need to rewatch this and see if the audio's bearable. And if I don't need to pull down the volume on the old microphone. So, I hope you guys are interested in Control. I'm kinda interested in whatever is going on here, currently. So, till the next one. Thank you, and cześć!